very interesting and significant table. So in this table, you have in the center in red, Olam, the word, Betafshin Pe'alef, in 5781, in 2021. Simple question, as I thought we are just now approaching the end of 5781 in Jewish, definitely, not yet in the non-Jews. So I want to know many indication to this here. So amazingly, really, it appears in the Torah once, in the Old Torah, Olam Betafshin Pe'alef. Yeah, you want to see how the world look like in Tafshin Pe'alef, look, the Torah is a blueprint of creation, and it will tell you. So immediately I looked on the main story of the Torah, and amazing comes exactly with a story when a plague before the Jewish people. This is what is written, Vatei Magifah is a plague, exactly that way, Adat Hashem, the congregation of God, with the Jewish people. This is a story in the desert. The Jews unfortunately lived with Moabite girls. It is the end in Numbers, the book Numbers, and the portion Balak. God was very angry, and a plague came and started killing people. Then Moses told Aaron, go quickly, take the incense and go into their midst and stop it. Otherwise, it would be the end of the Jewish people. Unfortunately, it was a very dangerous situation. So this is a result of Jews translating the Torah, living with non-Jewish girls. Something within Israel also, unfortunately, thousands of Jewish girls are with Arabs, fighting exactly like this, is like the Moabite girls. So no surprise that such terrible Jews had. And the plague, the plague in the congregation of Jewish people, and as you can see in the internet, in percentage, 1/4 million Jews, Israel really is the highest in the world. But for people who are verified to have this virus, yeah. You can see it clearly. So, clear indications that Jews also have to realize that these things are from heaven. Because translating the Torah, we say that there are 2/3 of the Americans who clearly say that they believe the corona, the Delta, is from heaven. But unfortunately, don't realize there are 7 laws of laws that the Gentiles have to keep, and the most severe ones are homosexuality and abortion, which brought the flood. We mentioned that the flood took 40 days. As the explanation is why 40 days, because the rain was 40 days. Why? Because God was very angry, full of wrath, because they caused him to create fetus embryos, so 40 days, which are considered something also medically halachet also, and to destroy them. So the God said, okay, I will destroy your world. In the future, will not be flood all over, but different places will have seen flood, as we see what is going on, yeah. In different places, yeah, Germany and China and many other places, also in the state. So, the Medrash carries on and said, all over the world you will not have flood of water, but you have flood of plague. And the expression is really in the homiletic Song of Songs says that just before the Messiah, a plague of pestilence will come all over the world to prepare people to see there is a God, to repent, to return to the Torah. Otherwise, unfortunately, we see. So amazingly, you have here the word Amimshala, the government in Israel, which is the heresy government. You don't know, unfortunately, this government, Orthodox government against the Torah, against the Sabbath, allowing transgressing of Sabbath and so on. And who are the Lieberman? You have Lieberman and you have Lapid and you have Smoli, Mshala Smoli, the leftists. government. Leftists normally are people against the Torah. So you have a Memshala, amazing that the parallel is very significant in tables. You have parallels of Memshala to this year. And you have the Memshala in Israel. The government in Israel who have Lapid and Lieberman who are against the Torah, against the Sabbath. Unfortunately, this was brought. Now you have more cases here in the location of the Torah, when the Torah tells us the Jews also rebelled at Pia Elohim. ותמרו את פיה השם אלוקים, not listen to God. Exactly what is going on. And also it's written here, הקהלת הייתה להם משה ואהרון. The story is when the people gathered against Moses and Aaron, and they said to him, you are guilty, you killed the people. It's in the story of Korach. We know that Korach rebelled against God, and the punishment was that they swallowed in the ground. But, this is a very heavy punishment. Also, afterwards, a plague came, definitely, as a result of transgressing the Torah, rebelling against rabbis, exactly what we have today in the government. Heresy government. Then you have the word corona in black with a plague. Amazingly, you have corona with a plague and delta. And you have the Hebrew word nega. Nega is really the plague, which is exactly the right place. So altogether, very significant and relevant table to our situation now. In the year Olam B'Tavshin Pei Aleph, in few days, we are finishing this year. So it's a good summary to know how this year look like. By the way, you have other problems that we had also, especially Israel suffered a lot. Asrefot, the fires, terrible things happened in Israel recently, and also all over the world, California, many other places, Turkey, many other places, fires today, yeah? Amazing. And you have floods, you have floods also this year in different places, as you said, Germany, China, state also. And the plague, this is unbelievable. So all these troubles of this year comes here, once in the Torah, only once in the Torah. You have this expression, Olam, the word, in 5781. So very interesting and significant and very important message for our life.